Well, it definitely has been a minute, hasn't it? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for this video it's going to be a July wrap-up, which is funny enough because I actually finished 2 books in this 1 month alone. So for the first book that I actually finished Lights Out. It took a minute, but I finally got there. Now this is the definitely would recommend, especially if you're just getting into like spicier books. Not nothing like Fourth Wing. I give it like maybe half a spice level, and this one's sort of like 1 to 1.5, depending on how often you're reading like spiciness levels and how spicy your books are, things like that. Also, take a shot every time I say spicy. Yeah, this is definitely a recommend. It's a stalker dark rom-com book. So if you're interested in stalkery vibes, the main character Josh, I love him as a character. He's so funny. That's why it's also rom-com and things like that. Like more of the comedy is more towards him, but obviously the female main character Allie, has some quips and stuff like that. Just them bouncing back and forth, which I love. Um, but I do definitely recommend this book. Like I said, it's spicy level is like a 1.5, depending on how your spiciness level is, how many you're reading and things like that. So if you're gonna be reading, if you're gonna be reading spicier books, if you want an introduction, this is definitely one to be. And the second book that I finished is actually called Rogue Halo, which is the second book in the Average Angel series by Felicity A. Green. So I don't know if you can see that. That's the cover right here, Rogue Halo. And right now it's in the ARC phase, so advanced reader copy. The way I got it was through Book Sirens. So if you guys want to read this book specifically, it's on Book Sirens. It's also the first one, Fallen Angel, I think was the first one, is on there. That's where I read the first book. I loved it, and I couldn't wait for this book to come out. And as soon as I got the email saying this was available, I immediately downloaded, read it, and finished it within like a week. It's like I said, it's called Rogue Halo by the Average Angel series, the second book by Felicity A. Green. I definitely recommend it. It's sort of like it's a young adult book, but it's like it involves angels, demons, and an apocalypse and things like that, and some family stuff goes down. Like those are like many twists and stuff, so I don't want to spoil anything like that. But it's very good, and it's a very easy read, especially the second book, Rogue Halo. It was only like 140-ish pages, so that's why I was able to finish it in like a week. Um, but yeah, it was a really good book, and so these are the 2 books that I actually finished here in July. I actually started rereading Red Rising again, and I'm on chapter 5, I think. So maybe for August, that'll be one of the books I finished. And I'm trying to read one physical book and one Kindle book. So right now I'm debating between Iron Flame and starting the Hunger Games series, but it might be Iron Flame, just because I feel like the Hunger Games and Red Rising are 2 very similar series. Like in my opinion, I think Red Rising is more like an adult and more like a bigger version of the Hunger Games, at least to me. So that's why I'm thinking more of going towards Iron Flame. That way I can choose whichever genre of books that I want to read. That way I'm not too overwhelmed, because at one point I was reading like 12 books at one time. So there's that. So yeah, that's going to be my July wrap up. So if you guys do want to read these books, I'll put the links down in the comments where you can get them. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.